Welcome. We're going to play Warhammer Quest, the real version, with goblins. So, I'm going to replace these dudes with a goblin variant. Let's start with the barbarian. That's this dude. I had to pull a painted squig. Don't you love them? Oh, high production quality right here. That should have worked. Okay, so that's a squig. He will be the barbarian. He has an equipment of the rope because he can't carry the lantern. So the rope is replaced by his bone. So if anyone gets caught in a pit trap, I get the little bone. I put the bone down the pit trap and then it climbs, helps him climb out. So he will have 1d6 plus 9 wounds. So let's get our dice and then find out how many wounds this squigaroo has. 1. And you may reroll ones and then keep your second score. So he has 11 wounds. So that is bone cracker. 11 wounds. Save that and that should update, which it did. Cool. Then we have our wizard, who will be replaced by this young fella who happens to be a ZARBAGS. And Zarbag has some special little rules, right? As you can see, he's unpainted, but this probably will be a better paint job than what I will give him because once I touch his cloak, it'll probably be ruined. He has a ballistic skill of 6+, which is pretty trash, so I might change that to 4+. And his special rule will be magic mushroom. You'll throw a random mushroom at someone. On a 1, it will heal them. On a 2 and a 3, it does nothing. On a 4 and a 5, it does 1d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it will do d6 mortal wounds. That means it does not account for armor. So he is going to be the wizard. I'm not going to unblur that. And I'll just show you the next guy before I go unblur. So this will be our replacement dwarf. By the way, Zarbag will have the lantern. You can see this on the right already. So this is our dwarf. His name is Drizgit the Squigherder. There's his little Zarbags card from Underworlds. Yeah. And he is the substitute dwarf. He'll have 1d6 plus 8, which we'll roll in a second. And then I have the elf, L'Elf, who is Dibs. Little badass elf. Goblin. Dibs. I don't know what any of that stuff means, by the way, because I don't play Underworlds. But I really like the miniatures, so I bought them. Because I like them. Little goblins. So he will be our elf. So he will have the health potion, the hand of death soup will be on the dwarf, so he throws that bowl of soup onto the enemies and it will do 3d6 wounds. Our little squig here with 11 wounds will have a rope bone with the rope, and then the lantern will go with Zarbags. Alright, so let's do some health things here. So the wizard, Zarbags, 1d6 plus 6. 2. Jesus. I was kind of hoping these guys would live. I don't think they're gonna. The elf has 1d6 plus 7. 3 plus 7 is 48. 48 wounds for him. Drizgit, who is the substitute dwarf, has 1d6 plus 8. He's 4 plus 8, so 12, so I don't have to save that at all. Save. I'm not really going to keep this thing updated too much on the right, apart from the wounds. I probably will. We'll see. But the gold I plan to write, because that will be easier for me. A little bit easier for me. So apart from that, it's going to be a regular Warhammer Quest. I don't know if it's going to be a campaign version, but it's at least going to have the regular rules. So the Barbarian's regular rules is prior to a fight, he rolls to go berserk. So everything on the cards will be the same. But this is kind of me learning the game, because I haven't really played the regular characters a lot. And so now I've got 4 completely different characters, so I may actually struggle. Last time I did this, I think I forgot that I had the death scroll and things like that. and the healing potion. But I played quite a bit with a little chaos. We had 20 dead chaos warriors. So we'll roll for the power store, which I believe is a d6 for a 2. Fantastic. So he has 2 power. I'm not going to get the extra cards. So he will roll for power every turn, and another little rule I could have done was on a 6, the power phase, Zarbags finds mushrooms. I can't remember how many I was decided. D3 would probably be fair, but D6 would also probably be fair. And then you can give them, and they have random rewards, but ideally you want them to heal. Okay? But because I'm going to forget, we'll just leave that. So this is going to go over here, which I'll have to refer to regularly. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall, which it feels like it is. Stuff will happen here in the magical desktop of desktop gaming. Alright, his spells. Healing Hands. This looks good too. Every warrior on the board has 1 wound heal. That's for 2 power. That's good. That's been missing in a lot of my quests. Confusion. I can target any monster in the same board section, and this turn it will lose 1 attack. That's not bad. Okay, so also what I'm going to do, this is kind of from the Warhammer Quest video game, but say I had 5 power, I'm going to use all the power I have. So I'm not going to cast just 1 spell. If I have 5 powers worth, it means I can cast this, and this. Okay? If I need to cast Healing Hands twice, I can cast Healing Hands twice. So I'm not going to have a 1 spell limitation. I don't know if the original rules had that 1 spell limitation. I kind of feel like it probably does. I'm not doing that. I'm going to cast Fireball. Alright, so that's a good spell, I think. Pick any 2 squares, 2x2 squares on the board that the wizard can see, and each monster suffers 1d6 plus 2 wounds modified for toughness. I don't think I have like Chaos Warriors. No, I definitely don't in advance. So they have no armor. Any monsters on 2... Yeah, so that's pretty good. There are my spells. Hopefully you can actually hear me. And I'm going to keep them front and center right here so I can see this stuff, because last time all my adventurers died, which is not great. I think every time, I don't have a single living adventurer. But these are goblins. This is Zarbags. Zarbags has to live. He needs to get to the Mirror City, or whatever it's called. The special place to collect mushrooms. It's important. He needs his mushrooms. So, it's a regular hero quest, Warhammer quest. So they have to have an adventure. So we roll for the adventure and we get a 4. So that is the... That's not what I do. I get the cards. It's like I've never played before. I have videos. If you want to go look at them, they're a bit crazy, but you can go check them out. Isn't this great that the video is lagging? That's actually really bad. What if I did this? Make that a lot smaller. Maybe it'll lag a little less. So we're going to the fountain. Ooh, ooh la la. 4. The Sword of the True Kingship. Okay. I know, I remember this. This one was kind of crap. But we're gonna, this is fine. We'll just need to use my little brain here to change this up. So it is claimed that an ancient sword holds the secret of the kingship of one of the small realms of the goblin dungeon, not the border princes. When immersed in the water of unparalleled purity, when it's filled with glowing mushrooms, it reveals the name of the true king of the goblins. Unfortunately, no water save that of the legendary Fountain of Light is pure enough to cause the sword to reveal the name of the four kings. The four warriors must therefore take the sword and journey to the middle mountains to find the fountain. Once there, they can determine which of the three princes can claim the kingship. We're going to just say it's one of these three claiming to be the king, and they're going to take a magic mushroom into the fountain, and depending on the color of the fountain, after putting the magic mushroom in, determines which one of these three is the king of the whatever. It's who gets to eat the magic mushroom. How's that sound? They had an argument. Who's going to eat the magic mushroom? They're like, listen, you've got to go to the magic fountain, find out who is allowed to eat it. So they can cut a little off, put it in, and what color determines on who it is. So they all pick themselves. Wow, what? Okay, so the victory conditions are you die. So, who cares? It probably won't leave. Okay, so that's the dungeon card. So the way that this game works is you then get 6 of these fellas. It's actually 7. Let's go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that can go there. This thing goes in here and gets shuffled. Oh. And let's cut that one more time. And it goes on the bottom of the dungeon deck and goes here. And we reveal the first card, which is a passageway. Dun, 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 dun. We have begun the adventure. Now, in terms of initiative, we'll go with Wizard, Elf, Dwarf, Barbarian, basically. So the Barbarian runs in reverse, and we'll deal with the Barbarian's Berserk rules at the end. So, special rules. The Elf, so Dibs, can attempt to dodge a blow on a 6. He has a sword as well, as though he's dressed as whatever. And oh, this guy is tough. He's a tough boy. And he has, so this is Drizgit the Swigherder, the dwarf. He rolls an extra dice for wounds and chooses a higher score. Oh dang. If he rolls a double, he adds the dice together. Holy shit. If he rolls a double one, he trips over his helmet here. Oh damn, okay. Sorbus. There. We want him at the front, which is kind of silly, I guess. He's out. What is this for? I don't think that means anything. We're gonna see what happens here. This is kind of getting pretty far from you guys. Oh. Okay, let's hope that that screw in there is tight enough. Instead of hoping, let's tighten it. And we are hoping that this sticks to the table enough and doesn't fall. It probably is going to fall. It is what it is. And I don't know if that actually helps at all. I would say it doesn't. I'd say I've made a terrible mistake. Y'all just going to need to not watch the video because that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, so we roll for power. So we're in the dungeon. We're here. We roll for power. Get a power of 5. So his current power is 7. Let's put you up here. Dwarf. So the current power is 7, and then we have the movement phase, so we've all moved, and we have the exploration phase, monster phase and the exploration phase. And then we find a dungeon cell. I'm going to press this button just in case we are not focused. I just need to check. That seems clear enough. Okay, dungeon cell. I'm with the skeleton. So we are in the dungeon. Open up these monster things, and we have an event card once we move in. So we're in. We have our initiative now, so our dude's going to come in to the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has second initiative. I said the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is where we have to be careful with the barbarian, because if the barbarian rolls a 1, he'll hurt our friends. But we'll put him in. Okay. And we have our event card. Old Bones. The floor of this room is littered with bones and skulls with a glint of gold underneath. As the warriors collect the gold, roll 1d6. 4. Each warrior on the board selects section finds 1d6 times 10 gold. Oh, very good. So Zarbag gets 40 gold and 50 gold. 40, 50. Dribs gets 60 gold. Trust the elf to find more money, even though he's a goblin. And the squig finds 60 gold. He just goes humph and eats the gold up. Draw another event card. 17. That is the end of the adventure. In this case, I am going to okay, so place a cave-in marker in the board section where the card was triggered to show that all exits except the one the warriors entered are blocked. Except the one that is entered is blocked. So technically it falls here and they have to run back. So instead of that, I'm going to say the cave-in was here. At the end of the next turn are crushed by rubble. Okay, so cave in there. Technically, I would have to come here and I'd have to explore. We're just going to leave that. This caved in. Brrr. And we're going to leave. So we're going to just say that this, technically they died, right? So they got trapped. But we will go into the torch chamber. What a disaster. What a disaster, guys. We'll move in. So technically we've screwed up and he's dead. This adventure is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Got a bit of shine going there. I have not rolled for power. 4, and then the second one is a 1. So we have the event and whatever bad happens in here. So the first thing is 1d6 goblins, haha, and goblin archers. So the white is goblin spearmen, and well, this doesn't matter, right? Because there was a cave in here, and the board is full. We'll use the regular dudes. So if they all came out in the cave in, they died as well. It's actually not so bad when you have a wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're trying to steal our mushrooms. 4. And flavour. So they have arrived now. Power phase was irrelevant because that room is gone. And so they walked in, then they came in at the event, then there is a new power phase. Doesn't matter, which is a 1. And then we fight. Okay, so the initiative is ZARBAGS. So he can cast. He could cast Healing Hands and Confuse. And that's it. I could also cast my Magic Mushroom, which he fails. It was a 4+. It's not a cast, it was a throw. So he throws the mushroom wildly and it goes nowhere. So the next initiative, I believe, was on Dibs here, the elf. So he has, they have a weapon skill of 2. Our elf, Dibs, is amazing. He's a weapon skill of 4. So he hits on 3. He hits this guy on a 3. He wounds. 5. I'm pretty sure that kills. So he has a strength of 3. They have a toughness 3, so it's dice wounds. So he kills him. That's the elf. This is the second attack. The dwarf now attacks, who is Drizgit the Squighoda. He's going to hit this guy. On a 4 he will hit. He rolls 2 dice. He picks the biggest one and he kills that dude. He will death blow into that guy, which he will hit. He rolls 2 dice. That will kill. So, blip. They have how many wounds? 2 wounds. I should have read that before. Sure, that is that done. And now we have Le Barbarian, who, before he fights, there's a chance he may go berserk. So we roll the dice. He gets a 1. Fantastic. So that means he is so maddened with bloodlust that all he does this turn is slash wildly about, causing 1 wound to every adjacent warrior. No modifiers. So technically, these are monsters, they're not warriors. So he is now down to 7. He is now down to 9. He is down to 11. And we will save that. Okay. And it says no modifiers. So that means the elf can't dodge. He wouldn't have hit it anyway. Alright, so now it's the monster's turn. So, he's pinned, he can't do anything. He will move up and stab him. He will stab on a 1, 2, 3, stabbing Dibs. So he's stabbing Dibs, so he's going to stab him. So all 3 of these are getting attacked. And then I guess I should use the tokens, huh? Face down. I guess I'll actually forget where I've already forgotten. We'll decide now. we'll do the spearman first. Okay, so spearman here, he's attacking. On a 4, What's Dib's weapon skill is 4. So he hits him on a 4. He does 3. So 3 plus 3 minus 3 is a 3. And on a 6 does nothing. So he's done 3 wounds on Dibs. He's now down to 6. This guy on the barbarian, a 3 will... Opponent's weapon skill does not hit. Man, they suck. I remember that bad. Alright, he'll attempt to hit this dude. He misses. Okay, so the 2 archers that do extra are the wizard and the dwarf. So these 2 guys at the back. So on a 5 they hit. So he is hitting Dibs. Misses. He's hitting the barbarian. He hits the barbarian and he does 1d6 plus 1 wounds. So that is 5 minus 4. So that's 1 wound. That save? Yeah, it did. Okay, so that's 1 wound. So they're done. So these 2 are shooting at the wizard. 1 hits. 3 plus 1 is a 4 minus 3 is a 1. So that's 1 wound on Zarbag the wizard. And then the 2 on the dwarf both hit. We have 1 plus... Wait, toughness 5. Hot dog. This boy is strong. So that does nothing. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's nothing. But a 6 plus 1 is a 7. Minus 5 is a 2. So that is 2 wounds to Drizget. Drizget is tough, mother. He's a tough boy. Ah. Tough. You like looking at my forearm? I bet you do. You shit twisted. So I'm not going to use that 1 power. I'm going to roll for power again. I get a 6. So technically, if I was using those rules that I remembered, I would look for mushrooms. I'd be like, yeah, where are the mushrooms? So that's good. So we have magic now. So I could cast Fireball. That would kill all these dudes. I'm going to do it. So pick. I don't have to roll. I don't think I have to roll to hit. Okay, so I cast Fireball, so now I have 3 power left. Casting Fireball, and I'm doing it here, 2x2 square. So, all monsters in the square, 1d6 plus 2. So they all have 2 wounds, so they're all dead. They're all gone Scaroonie. So that was nice. Probably could have done that so they could actually move. We'll see. So now it's our elf's turn. So the elf is going to try to kill this guy. On a 5 will hit. On a 1 does not kill. It's a 1 wound. That really was not good. Oh, well, that happened. So this guy's going to hit the spearman. He will hit. 2. That will kill. Blip. That's the dwarf. Now the barbarian will attack. On a 3, he does not go berserk. On a 6, he will hit. So, okay, so just on this berserk roll. So it's... He rolls the dice. And then adds +1 for every monster slain, which is 0. So it's a 3. It's more than 6, he goes berserk. So 6 will hit, and a 5 will kill. He gets on. Now it is the monster's turn. Monster Mash. And I don't really... Who does not get an archer? I know they shouldn't change, but I'm not that organised. So the dwarf, who's the best toughness, won't get shot. Fantastic. Fantastic. So on Dibs, misses. On the barbarian, misses. On the wizard, hits. Of course it does. It does 3 plus 1 minus 3. That was 1 wound. So that's 5. Yep. Down 5 wounds. Power phase. One Minotaur. The only miniatures I don't have them. Out. Oh no guys, I've lost my Minotaurs. I can't use them. I have trolls now, by the way, but trolls like take up 4 squares. Sure, he will go right here. I mean, technically I'm supposed to do this. It's on the elf. Oh gosh. So that was in the power phase. So he's in. So he waits for the monster phase. So I have 1 power, I don't have to change my power. Isn't that great? Isn't that convenient? I don't have to change my little power thing. I probably should put the wizard one here so you can actually see the power. There you go. The dwarf had 3. So here's 3. So I probably should use it as a Minotaur. He'll lose 1 attack, but he could still kill dibs, so that's not good. So we won't do anything. So the wizard just sits there and he's like, eh. I don't roll for fear. These are goblins, they ain't scared of no monsters. Before fighting the Minotaur, take another event card. If this event card resolves it... What? What's this bullshit? Before fighting the Minotaur, take another event card. If this is an event, resolve it before fighting the Minotaur. If it reveals more monsters, fight them all at once. What? I'm stunned. Okay, so white dice are the orcs. So you have 2 regular orcs. That's lagging. So you have 2 regular orcs. 1, 2. Goes in the elf and the wizard. Oh, cool. And then we have some orc archers. Five of them. Oh, well. I would say this is... It's not the end. We're going to kill these mother truckers. They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance against us. Okay. May as well give you guys a close-up of the action, eh? Because not much else is going to happen. Nope. Camera can't do it. Camera cannot do it. It will fall. So that is that. So they have arrived on the power phase. So now it is my phase, and I have the wizard. The wizard can cast mushroom. He will throw the mushroom at the Minotaur on a 4+. he hits him. On a 6, he does d6 mortal wounds. Give me 6. Boys and girls. That's a 6. Don't mess with Zarbags. He'll kick your sorry behind. So that leaves him with only a measly 9 wounds. He doesn't stand a chance now on his 9 wounds. So that's his turn done. So now I'm down to the elf. So the elf, if I hit the orc, maybe I kill him, and then I death blow into the minotaur. Then I think the orcs have 3 wounds, toughness 4. So I would need a 4 plus. So I need a hit, and then I need to get a 4 plus. We'll hit the minotaur, because the minotaur is very dangerous. So to hit the minotaur, I would need a 4. He hits the minotaur. He does 4 plus 3. So that's 7. Minus 4 is the 3 wounds. Bloop, down to 6. Down to 6 wounds. Just giving you another close up of my forearm because I know you love it. Now, do I death soup the minotaur? See, I feel like I should save this for when there are more minotaurs. And having said that, this could be the end. If they don't... I'm going to attempt to escape pinning. On a 4. I do. And I move right here. And I'm going to attempt to murder these mother trucks. Okay, so I'm going to start with this guy. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, his pinning escape was not a 4, it was a 5 plus. That was a wizard who can escape pinning on a 4. Whatever, I don't care. I'll roll it again. It was a 3, he's back here. I feel like it was a 5. Was it a 5? Whatever. Okay, so that's him done. He could cast the death soup. He's not gonna. So the elf is gone. So now it's the barbarian who does not go berserk, so that's good. And he's going to hit the he's going to hit an orc. He's going to miss the orc. Great job. Lots of thinking, and then you roll a 1, and it's like, yes, that was a very thoughtful process. I'm glad I had that long think about all of that. Now there's lots of monsters to go. So I guess start with the Minotaur. He has 2 attacks. No. Yeah, he has 2 attacks. On 2s, he does not hit. Haha, boy! Elf is too strong. Too strong. I know that orc was attacking the elf. So let's do him. On a 5, will probably hit. Definitely does. And on a 5, that's going to do some wounding for sure. So that's an 8. So it's dice. So that's 5. So roll a 6. Does not roll a 6, so he gets hit for 5 wounds. Oof, he's down to 1, guys. That's not good. That's not good. Orc on the barbarian. Misses. These are all melee, aren't they? So orc on dibs. Misses. Goblin on dibs. A 4 will hit. And on a 4 plus 3 is an 8. His toughness 5. No, 4 plus 3 is a 7. Toughness 5 is 2 wounds. So he's down to 7. This guy on a 1 misses, this guy on a 6 will hit, and on a 5 will do some damage. So a 5 plus a 3 is an 8, minus 5 is 3, he's down to 4. That's probably showing us. So that's them. So now I got these two. So we need to decide who they're hitting, because I have not really decided, huh? Wizard. Wizard, a goblin, and a barbarian. Okay, so wizard is blue, barbarian is white. 6 and a 4. They hit on 5s, I believe. So that's 5, so the does no wounds. Yeah, so that's the 3. Now the orcs. The elf and the dwarf. Okay, so blue and white. They hit on 4s. Oh, thank the Lord Almighty. So our elfin brother lives. So that's that. So that's the power phase. So I can wait now, or I could spend some. I will not spend some. Just give me some power. Like, for real. So that's 2 healing hands. So that's not bad, because healing hands heals everyone. Oh damn, that's amazing. I can just bring everyone back to life. That's like ridiculously good. Okay, I'm going to throw a mushroom at the Minotaur. He hits. He does nothing to the Minotaur. 2 and a 3 does nothing. Just soft little mushroom just bounces off the Minotaur. It's like, right. Who threw this delicious mushroom at my way? Actually, it's not delicious, because if it was delicious, it would heal him. Healing mushrooms. He could move up and attack with his sword, though. That's too late now. He's used his magic. Okay, so now Dibs is going to attack the Minotaur. On a 5 will hit. On a 1 won't do jack diddly squizzle, so that's a 0. The dwarf will hit the that guy. 4 I'm pretty sure hits. A 6 will kill. Oh, a 6 plus 3 is a 9. Minus 4, 5. He's dead. So death blow. So 3. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. I can death blow. See special rules. Yeah, that's there. So 3. If he's a weapon skill of 3, I can hit him on a 3. He does. Oh, give me something better. 2. Give me something better. Oh, no, that's doubles. So that's a 4. Nice. So a 4 plus 3 is 3. He's dead. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Minus 4 is a 3. So he's dead. That's nice. Death blow into the goblin. 6 will hit. I'm pretty sure this will kill him. 8. Splat. He's definitely dead from that. Death blow into this guy is a 6. Roll for wounding. 6. Minus 4 is 2. Plus 3 is 5. He's dead. Hit this other orc. 5. A 3 plus 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. So down to 1 wound. Oh. His little poking hot iron that he just in there, but it's doing work. It's doing work. Now it is the barbarian's turn. I really think the barbarian should attempt to kill the Minotaur. I don't think he can kill the Minotaur. What's his strength? Oh, his strength is 4. If I roll a 6, I'd kill him. Let's attack the orc. On a 5, we'll hit. So what I rolled then was the does he go berserk? And you may have seen before I threw my dice. It was a 1. So everyone takes a wound, which kills the goblin. The elf. Goddamn useless. Barbarian's supposed to be amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is not cast Healing Hands until the end of the turn. That way the Minotaur won't just kill the elf again, and then I'll have to use my additional reserves of power. So that's that. Well, we just need to see what happens. Hopefully Zarbag is alive. 4 wounds. Zarbag might actually die. Because there's 4 archers here. Hell has 8 wounds. So what I could do is use Healing Hands. The elf gets up, then use the healing potion to heal Zarbag. Or I could just use Healing Hands and get 5. Like, I'd be at 5, wouldn't I? Oh. Did I use the death soup? No. I'm gonna use it. Healing Hands, so they all go up 1. So this is gone. So I have 2 special powers left. And the healing potion I'm gonna keep. Oh. Yeah, I'll keep it. Well, wait, we don't have to do it now. The reason why I have to do the Healing Hands now is Zarbag. I don't think you can cast a spell when you're on 0 runes. Like, you can use a magic item or a potion, but I don't think you can use a spell. That's probably something I should check, because I normally do the Chaos Warrior things, so I don't have to think about that. They just die, and I'm like, whatever. That's probably something I should check. Anyway, so now it's the monsters phase. Let's start with the Minotaur. He will hit on a 5. He does a murder And on a 6 he dodges. He does not dodge, so he's down to 0. So it's 10 minus whatever. So he's down to 0. Okay, so if that hit the barbarian, just for, he's a toughness 4, it would have been 10 wounds. It would have killed the barbarian. And healing hands would have brought them both up. But then I would have had 2 archers hitting me, at least. I really don't remember who these guys are shooting. I'm pretty sure one of them's, only one was shooting the wizard, but whatever. We'll redo that. Sure, the snare. Let's go the orc on the barbarian. Misses. Does he miss? He does miss. Orc on dibs. There's a 5, that hits. On a 3, plus 3 is 6, minus 5 is a 1 wound. On Dizkit, the dwarf. And then these archers. So, the goblins are shooting the barbarian and the wizard. They hit on 5s. Blue is the wizard. Wizard gets hit for 1 plus 1, nothing. That's good. But the dwarf and the wizard. Blue is the wizard. They both get hit actually. Blue is the wizard. So 3 plus 3 is 6, minus 3 is 3 wounds. So he would have lived regardless. So that's okay. And 6 minus 5 is 1, plus 3 is 4. Did he just die? He did. 4 to 0. So he's dead. So there's that. Now that is the end of the monster phase. I'm going to cast Healing Hands, lose my additional power store, so now I have no extra power. So you don't even need this card anymore. And that puts everyone up by 1. So he'll be 3, he'll be 1. Bonecracker, the amazing barbarian who killed the elf, is on full wounds. Full wounds. What a fantastic squeak. Good boy, Squeak. Good boy. You're doing such a great job. And everyone gets to stand up. And before I choke on this drink, let's roll for power. 3. That's 1 healing hand, so that's okay. Could use a fireball right now, huh? Wait, does the Minotaur have 2 attacks? He does. Did I roll 1 attack or 2? I think I rolled 2. Surely. Anyway, that would have been his second attack too, so it would have missed. I'm pretty sure I rolled 2. Anyway, I'm really bad at remembering stuff. We are on the wizard's phase, so he could move and stab someone. He's going to throw the mushroom. He misses. The elf will attempt to hit the Minotaur on a 3. That won't do it. So that's no good. Dibs will attempt to escape pinning. 5 plus, misses. Attacks the orc, hits. Kills. On a 4 plus will hit. The second guy on a death blow. Fudge. And he's down. So he is tripped, and enemies attacking him get +2 to their hit. 2 hit roll. Okay. Bone Cracker. Does he go berserk? No, he does not. He's going to hit the Minotaur. On a 4, we'll hit the Minotaur. On a 6, he may very well have killed him. He's a strength 4. The Minotaur has a toughness 4, so it is dice. He has killed him. I'm sorry, little squeak. I spoke badly about you. Let me give you a little pat. Little pat. Good job. Good job. Good job. And that death blows into the orc, which is a 4, which will hit. And on a 1, 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4. 1 wound. So he has 2 wounds left. The monster phase. The orc will attempt to attack. That's the orc that's been attacking. He just got attacked by the barbarian, so he has to hit the guy back who just hit him. On a 5 will hit. On a 2, plus his strength, which is 3, is a 5. Minus his toughness 4 is 1 wound. The goblin archers. There's one, sure. The elf and the dwarf. Blue is the dwarf. Blue gets hit. Jesus, 6. 6 minus 5. 1 wound. Jesus, man. So he's down. So he's gone. And the... Oh dear. The orcs will hit the barbarian and the elf. That is good. I was worried. So the barbarian and the elf. So the blue will be the elf. So the elf is fine. The barbarian gets 6 plus 3, 9. Minus 4, 5 wounds. Down to 5. Alright, I cast Healing Hands. Everyone gets 1 wound. And now we roll for power. We get 3. It's not a lot of winds of magic in this little place, huh? So now the wizard. What's he hit? He hits on 4s. So my mushroom hits on 4. So I'm going to throw a mushroom at this guy. And the mushroom misses. Nice. Now I've got Dibs. Dibs has to hit this orc. He will hit the orc. Jesus, man. 1. 1 plus 3 minus 4 is nothing. That is in equilibrium. I'm going to attempt to escape pinning. He does not. I'm going to hit this, I'm not going to hit this orc. Going to attempt to hit the orc with the barbarian, which I do. 4. And a 2 plus 4 is a 6, minus 4 is 2, dead. Okay, so we've killed him. Did he go berserk? He did not, so that's fine. Actually, he did. He really got 2 attacks. Arrgh. Now, the monster phase. Man, I am living on the edge with Zarbag. Only 4 wounds. This is really not good. Alright, so this guy is the dwarf, and this guy, which is the barbarian, will take the wizard, the goblin shots. Blue is the barbarian. They both miss. Should I cheat? Should I cheat and make sure the wizard doesn't get it? I really could. I have a healing potion, so let me curse this right now. So the elf and Zarbag guy, so Dribs and Zarbag guy, that's it's not adventure over, but it's pretty bad. So it's the elf and the barbarian. Blue is the barbarian. Neither get hit. Very good. Very good. Power phase. 3. That stays. Wait, I use healing hands first. That you rolled the dice. You can't go back in time. You've rolled the dice. Yeah, man. You power phase, get a 3. My wizard is going to move 1, 2, 3. So he's next to the door at least, and he's going to throw a mushroom at that orc. He throws the mushroom does nothing. It is now Dibs. Dibs, what can you do with your bow? Sword and bow each cause 1d6 plus 3. So that's the same. He's a ballistic skill of 4 plus, weapon skill of 4 plus. So for these guys, because they're weapon skill 3, it would be best if I went in and stabbed them. So he's going to come here and he's going to stab that goblin. It's going to do absolutely nothing. And he put himself in a really not great position. Alright, so he's going to come in and he's going to hit the goblin. He hits the goblin. 5. It's dice wounds, I'm pretty sure. So he kills him. He actually got a second dice. So this dwarf is killing. Death blow. 1. Does nothing. Now the barbarian's got some thinking to do. If he goes over here, he could kill... accidentally kill the wizard. Nah, it's going to go 1, 2. Does he go berserk? Zarbag 4. Drizgit is on 1 wound. A saving grace is that there's less no archers. No archers could hit Zarbag. I didn't even have to go there. I was like, I'll go in here, it will tie up the archers. They couldn't shoot anyway. Happens. Lost phase. Goblin probably hits on a 5. Yeah. 1 will probably do nothing. This dude will hit Drips. On a 5 will probably hit him. On a 1 will probably not hurt him. It's a 4 minus 5. So -1, I should get health after that. Come back. Come back to me. How dare you try to escape? The orc will not hit. Will he hit on a 3? I think he does. No, he doesn't. He would have had to have hit on a 4. So that's it. Now the power phase. 4. We got some power, guys. Yeah. I cast Healing Hands before that. Before that, I cast Healing Hands. 5, 4, 8, 2. And now it is my mushroom man, so he's going to throw a mushroom. He's going to hit. He's throwing it at this guy, by the way. On a 3, does nothing. So on a 4, 5, does D3 wounds. On a 6, he'll do D6 wounds. Dibs will now attempt to... he'll hit the goblin. He'll definitely hit the goblin. On a 2 plus, it's dice wounds. 3 and 3. So he's dead, he only has 2 wounds. You go over there. Dibs has only killed 2 guys. That doesn't seem right. Now it is the dwarf. Drop dice don't count. 5, 6 will kill, I'm pretty sure. 6 will hit. And a 4. He's toughness 4, right? So strength 3, 3 will kill. Bang. He's dead. I cast Healing Hands twice. So 7, 6, 10, 4. Around your wounds. And now we have to calculate some cash money. The barbarian, whose name is Bonecracker. He gets 440 plus 20 is 460. Bonecracker, where are you? 460 plus 55. It's possible that Minotaur will come back. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Goblin. The elf, who's our Dribs fella, he gets 40 gold. Don't go over there. Some monsters are falling over onto the wizard side there, so our wizard gets 80 gold. ZARBAGS. And our dwarf here, he got some money. That's some cash. Although that Minotaur is worth a lot, wasn't it? Alright, so that's 40, 80, 100. And then 55 is 110, 220, 330. So they can go over here. Right. So that's that. That was the end of the monster phase. These can go over here. And because I'm next to the door, I can immediately explore into a passageway. Power phase. So 2, which I will obviously cast Healing Hands at the end of this. So I didn't use any potions. I didn't use the Death Scroll. This is going to be a long video, Jesus. Alright, so let's move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, cast Healing Hands. 8, 7, 11, 5. So that's done. Power phase 5. I'm going to definitely cast Healing Hands twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Healing Hands twice, unless I want to cast Fireball. So that goes to 9, that goes to 11, that goes to 7. All set. We explore. Stairway. Oh, how convenient. That was the next one. Let's move these all over. Why is that like that? The stairway. Okay, so I explored, so now there is a power phase. I don't know why it says 3, but whatever. So 2. And we move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Healing Hands again. So this guy will go up to 10. He'll go up to 8. Power phase 5. Perfect. Well, I've changed the power dice. That's unlucky. You can't do that. You can't tempt the winds of magic like that. And I cast Healing Hands twice. I'll put him up to 10. Control S. And I explore. Passageway. Zooming through now. I guess we already had 2 event rooms. Dungeon rooms. Whatever they're called. What are they called? Dungeon rooms. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I just rolled power. Wait, did I roll power then explore? That was a bit silly. Does the elf have 4 movement? Yeah, he does. That's probably not me again. Whatever, you can stay there. That was a 5. Hellion Hands again. So they're at full health. Move to the door. We explore. A circle of power. Alright, so I'm out of movement, so I'm not actually going to do anything. And we are going to at the end of the exploration, so roll for power. 2. So I can wait for a better power roll and then go in, because whatever's coming next could be very bad. I've had D6. I mean, it can't be that much worse. Like, there's D3 Minotaurs. That's what I'm worried about. That would be enough to pick everyone up. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put him here, he's just too risky. Should I put him here? Hey, like, I'll stay clumped up. That's okay. I'll leave this open just in case it's archers and I have to go chase them in the spirit of the game. Why not? It's a dead body. Before the warriors lies a dead barbarian laying in a pool of blood, clutching tightly to his chest is a bag of skittles, I'm sure. Well, 1d6 for each warrior. The warrior with the lowest score must take the bag. Okay, so this is blue is the dwarf, white is the thing. So is it the lowest score? Okay, so these two. Blue is the elf. Okay, so blue is the is this guy. I should remember their names. Drizgit. So now I roll a d6. It's a 6. It's treasure. 1d6 times 100 gold. He gets 200 gold. $500, $650. He has the most gold. Even with the Minotaur killed, he is the richest man. Draw another event card immediately. Well, okay. I have treasures that I need to hand out. Actually, 3 treasure cards, because these may be useful. We have the dragon shield. Okay, so how would this have come out? So this was first. So the lucky talisman. So this goes to, like, in order of initiative, unless I give it a sign. So in the middle of the pile of rubbish in one corner of the room, you find a lucky talisman. You only may use the lucky talisman anytime. Any attack made while using the lucky talisman will hit automatically. Okay, I'm going to give that. I can hand these out, right? Let's trade this stuff. The barbarian is strength 4. That would be good. 1, 2, 3 gives it the barbarian. So the barbarian has that. The whatever that says. Ensorcelled blade. Ensorcelled. You find a blade of pure iron tempered to the sound of arcane incantations in ages past. This weapon's magic guides your hand, making it easier for you to strike your foes. While using this blade, add +1 to your warriors to hit roll. So we'll give that to the dwarf. But he's got the great axe. So if I, yeah, so if I have, that, do I still get to use the Great Axe rules? So yeah, it's if only if I use this. But it doesn't have like its D6 plus strength. Here's a weapon skill of 4. Bruh, I've been wasting my time. +1 to attack. Whatever, I can go to the wizard. I'm good to the dwarf, and he's +1 to attack now. Like, I didn't get it. And the dragon shield can go to this guy. No, it won't. It'll go to the wizard. Bro, it's going to the wizard. I know what this is. This is, while you're wearing it, you are invulnerable to any one attack. That's definitely going to the wizard. Alright, 2d6 giant spiders. 9 of them. These can suck for sure. Do I roll for power? Yes, I have 2 for power. So I've moved, they have appeared, and then I actually do roll for power again. That was a good point. So monsters appear during this phase. Now it's the exploration phase, of which there is none. And now we have the new power phase. Shouldn't have changed that. 6 goblin. Alright, can they actually see them? So they can see them for sure. So 2 can be there. But then these other guys, in order to shoot these dudes to the back, they're going to have to up here. So, and then these 2 need to decide who they're going for, the wizard and the elf. So the wizard ones can see from here, and the elf can see from back there. Okay. Now they've come in during the power phase. So they set up in the power phase, then okay, so that's fine. Oh gosh. Should have spread out a little more. So now the wizard is going to throw a mushroom at this guy trying to attack him. He misses. Now we're going to have dibs. He needs to attack the spider, which he misses. Then we have our dwarf who attacks, and he misses. Even with his +1 to attack, he gets nothing there. Now the barbarian, does he go berserk? Now he's killed a few. I don't know what that 60 was for. He definitely killed 3. Actually, no. 3. Okay, so roll a dice. 2 + 3 is 5. It doesn't go berserk. He'll attack this spider though, regardless. What is their weapon skill? 2. It is 3. Doing great, guys. Doing great. All right, now the spiders. They hit on 4s. So he hits him. He's now webbed. This is like such a mess that I need to use these, unfortunately. He will attack him. On a 4 he will hit, so he's now webbed. Come down here. He will hit him. He will miss. Right, now he will definitely hit him, so he does automatic 2 wounds. Wait, no, if he hits, right? No, he hits him 2. So 9. Now this guy will, on a 1, 2, 3, hit the barbarian. So he will hit the barbarian. 2, 3, 1. He's on 8. Okay, so he's webbed. He's not webbed. Now these archers. Okay, so these 2 at the back are shooting the barbarian and the and Dribs. Blue is the barbarian. So the barbarian's 5. Dribs gets hit. Jesus, D6 plus 1 is 7. Or on a roll of 6, he'll ignore it. He ignores it. That was nice. And now this guy will shoot the elf. He'll miss. This guy will shoot the wizard. He will hit the wizard. He'll do 6 plus 1, which is 7. It'll do 4 wounds. That's okay. It's okay. And that's not enough for a healing hands. That's bad. I needed those special power reserves. Okay, so now white is the wizard. They both hit. A 3 plus 1 is 4, so that's 1 wound, so he's down at 3. A 6 plus 1 is 7, and this is hitting our dwarf. So that's 2 wounds. Drizgit is down at 10. Okay. The power phase. A 2. Changing dice. So he needs to roll a d6. So he's a 2 and add his strength. So he's still webbed. So that's bad. And then the barbarian, 4 plus 4 is 8, so he is out. Now we just roll for his berserk. That's 5, so he doesn't get an extra attack. Alright, so now the wizard, he will throw a mushroom at this guy. Does not hit him. He can wait till he's casting, so that this guy's no longer webbed. Take that off. Drizgit is webbed. Alright, Drips will attack. You'll miss. The barbarian. Time to do your thing, barbarian. So you hit on 3s. Hits. Kills. Pretty sure it's kill. They're 1 wound, toughness 2, so it's dice plus 1 wounds. Hits. Kills. 2 does not hit. That's not very good. I have 2 people targeting the wizard. I have 1 block. I could cast. I have to cast Healing Hands now. So I go to 4. So that's gone. 9. So the reason why I'm casting Healing Hands now is if I can take 1 wound, 3 wounds hit. That's it. Okay, so these spiders. On a 1, 2, 3, he's hitting Dribs. He's gonna hit the barbarian. So he hits Dribs for 2 wounds. Drizgit, sorry, for 2 wounds. 9. He will attempt to hit. He'll miss. He'll attempt to hit. He'll miss. He'll attempt to hit. He will hit on a 4. So that means he's webbed. And then he'll attempt to hit the real dribs, which is a 4, which will hit. So he is now webbed. There's a lot of stuff going on over here that you cannot see. Here's what it is. I really should just pause this video and do a part 2, which no one will ever watch. Not even me. Now it's the goblins. Okay, so they are shooting the barbarian and the elf. Blue is the elf. Wow, all hit. Wow. I shouldn't have used healing hands. So this is the barbarian, so 6 plus 1 is 7 minus 4 is 3. Down to 6. That's a lot of wounds. So minus, so it's plus 1, right? So this becomes a 5, this becomes a 6. Minus toughness 3 for both. So that becomes a 2, that becomes a 3, that's 5 wounds. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. What was I even worried about? Okay, so blue is the wizard. Wizard gets once. And who's the other one? And Drizgit gets hit once. Drizgit gets 6 minus 5 is 6 minus 5 is 1. It's down to 8. And then the wizard, 4 plus 1 is 5. Minus his toughness of 3 is 2 wounds, so I'm down 2. I couldn't have done anything anyway. I was like, oh, I have the shield. I have the shield I could have used. The power phase. Good luck to us. Fantastic. The camera was trying to tell me something. I was like, listen. So the worst part about this is I have only 1 power. Ten Skaven. This video is not going to go for that much longer. How about killing some of these spiders, huh, Skaven? Oh, wow. I always figure to put some, funny anecdotes of these guys talking to each other, but the enormity of the absolute trash of what is happening always gets in the way. Okay, so that was the power phase. Drizgit will get out of the webs. You need a 7. He's out of the webs. Dribs out of the webs. They're all de-webbed. You all need to do some killing. I'm going to cast, throw a mushroom at this guy again. On a 1, he's just lobbing mushrooms and it's hitting no one. How is it hitting no one? Like the room is so filled, surely the mushroom would have hit someone. Alright. Drips. Hits, which will kill. Death blow. On a 2, won't do anything. Yeah. Doesn't. Oh, I've been just putting the things away. I haven't been giving them their money. Who do you reckon killed them? I think the barbarian killed 2. So that was 30, so he's up to 5. And Droops kill 1. It's 15. So the Barbarian now gets extra attacks. He's Berserk as long as he doesn't roll a 1. He misses. Why did I roll for him first? Whatever. I can't cast anything. I have a shield, which is nice. Oh, hang on. Did he roll 2 or 1? He probably rolled a 2. 2 plus 1 is a 3. Kills. Misses. At least he killed something, which is probably a bad thing because this guy can now step in. Okay, the monster phase. He steps in, he's like, meh. They kind of shift around. Apparently these goblins can still shoot through all of these enemies, no problem. Not a problem. Alright, so the spider misses. Spider misses. Spider hits. And that is D3 wounds. So that's 3 on him. You can take him. You are webbed. And now on the Skaven, on a 4 I think we'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. And on 5, that'll do some wounding. He's toughness 5, so it's strength 3, so 3 wounds. 4. At the back here, the blues are the elf, so they hit both. And on a 3 and a 2 will do nothing. The blue is the wizard, so they do nothing. My god, okay. He remains webbed. That's bad. Power phase. Give me a 6, like, please. Give me a fireball. At least I could heal stuff. Wow, anything hitting the wizard would have killed him. Potentially. Okay, so now it is the wizard. The wizard will throw a mushroom at this goblin that keeps trying to shoot him. He hits him. And on a 5, it's D3 wounds, which is 3. He kills him finally. So now there's only one guy here shooting the wizard, which is a plus. Dribs will now hit the spider. He does hit him. He does kill him. He death blows. He hits and he kills. Kills these 2 dudes. Awesome. Dribs. I'm back. Technical difficulties, as you saw this out. Anyway, which you didn't see. I think I screwed this up. There should be 2 hits. Both miss. I did an extra dice for the wizard, of which there is none. This webbing just happened. So that is done. The attacks have been resolved. These guys got killed. Does that mean they can come in? They would have, wouldn't they? Yeah, let's do them. 1. Sure they have enough movement. Okay, so this guy is going to do 1 additional wound to him, and he's going to How do I have 3 power now? Didn't the Skaven just come in? I guess they didn't. And then 5 will hit. Let's just roll the 6 now, which we don't. And so the wounds, 1 plus 3 minus 3 is 1 wound on Dribs, the elf. 3. Okay. Ah, power. A 6. I'm going to... Ouch. Okay. Whatever. I feel like it's not best to cast the fireball, but I have 3 healing hands now, which is good. That's more important than the fireball, because only really these guys. It would be nice to fireball those goblins so they can't keep burning me to death. Having said that, if I fireball these guys, okay. Step 1. I'm going to see if this barbarian escapes his webbings. He does not. Fantastic. He's going to... He needs some healing. He'll probably die. He'll probably die. Alright, I will cast a mushroom. Throw a mushroom at this guy. He hits him. Does nothing. It is now Dribs' turn. He will attempt to kill the spider. 3 should hit the spider, surely. It does. 4, he's dead. Death blow into the Skaven, which it does, and a 6 might kill him. Strength 3, toughness 3. Blam! He's dead. Doesn't matter, no one can really move here, so that's a bit of a waste. Le Dwarf. Drop the dice. They have a strength of 3. The spiders do D3 wounds. I'm going to hit the Skaven. I'm going to miss the Skaven. What a great effort. And our barbarian's webbed. Zarbag has going to cast Healing Hands twice. Okay, so people are definitely going to die this turn. So I need at least 1 Healing Hands. Fireball costs me 5. So if I fireball him, he dies. Alright? And then nothing else is going to hit me. But then I have no Healing Hands, so if any of these guys die, I can't pick them up. So I just have to Healing Hands twice. So Healing Hands twice here, so that becomes a 3, this becomes a 5, this becomes a 4, this becomes a 6, and my power goes down to 2. Alright. So that's our turn done. Now it's the monster phase, so they will come up and they will start doing their stabs. So... I need to decide what's happening here if they're going to keep attacking Bonecracker, because he's... Alright, so let's roll. So he's attacking him. On a 5 it will hit. On a 1 will do no wounds. The spiders do 2 5 wounds on Bonecracker. So he is now down to nothing. He is dead. The Skaven will hit the elf both times. They will do dice wounds, so that's 5. And he can attempt to block them on a 6, which he doesn't. So he is now down to 0. He also dropped. Oof. That's not good. These guys can't shoot anyone anymore, so they have to move up. We'll resolve them in a... That's bad. That is bad. Okay, so now these guys will shoot. The white will be the wizard. They both hit. 2 plus 1 is a 3. That does nothing. 4 plus 1 is a 5. 5 minus 3 is 2, so he's down to 1. These guys now have to move up. They can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would they be able to see, is the question. Yeah, they would see just fine. So there's 3 of them. So the extra guy will go into... This could be the end. We'll go into the dwarf. So 2 are hitting the dwarf, 1 is hitting the wizard. 1 hits each. Okay, 3 plus 1 is a 4, minus 3 is 1 wound. That'll kill him. So we're going to use our shield for that. And then the 4 plus 1 is 5, that'll do nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to be done. So I lose that shield. So I use the dragon shield to save the wizard. So that's gone. I can just go over here. Then I cast Healing Hands, and then everyone goes up by 1. 2, 6, 1, 7. Oh, yes. So these guys now come up. We now roll for power. For 4, so that means I can't even fireball. That sucks. Ah. That's really bad. The barbarian will get out of his webs. Thank the Lord. And now it is the magician, the man. He's going to throw his mushroom at this guy. And he'll miss. He's thrown so many mushrooms. Oh man. Yeah. It's tough. Okay, Dribs. Hits. A 3 will kill. I believe it's dice. Yep. Death blow. 3 will hit. 2, so 1 wound left. Our dwarven man will do absolutely nothing. He'll roll a 1. Fantastic. A 1 which becomes a 2. Alright, now Lucky Talisman. He does go berserk on anything other than 1. So he has 2 attacks. He's going to hit this guy on his first attack. On a 5 will hit. On a 3 will kill. Perfect. Death blows on a 3. Kills. Perfect. That's not, it's this guy, Bone Crusher. 3 will hit, whatever will kill. A 6 will hit, and a 6 will kill. Okay. That's nice. And he was the last guy. I understand why he should go first in the game, because he could like wipe everyone out and it lets people move. Now they're going to come in, which is bad. So there's that, and I have the opportunity for 2 healing hands, or a confuse. So I'm going to use 1 healing hands. Wait. Whatever, I've already committed to doing this. Probably can't cast and then cast again, that's a bit... No, I kind of said that, I can cast as many times as I have power. Whatever. I'll do it how I like. He's casting, he's like, oh, yeah. The game would have been over, I'm pretty sure. Unless I did it. that way. Okay, so now we have these the monsters. Right, this ain't good. On a 1, 2, 3, he's attacking the dwarf, so he's not. On a 1, 2, 3, he's attacking this guy, so he's not. So they're both attacking the elf. They're attacking this dude. He's attacking him. I can move that towards you now. Isn't that great? All right, him. On a 3, we'll miss. Double 6s, that'll definitely hit. And a 3 and a 4. It's dice -1, so that's a 3, that's a 2. This is a 2, that's a 3, so that's 5 wounds. On Bone Cracker, he's down to 0. On Dribs, who is weapon skill 4. 1 will hit. A 2, that's dice, right? 2 wounds on Dribs. 5. The extra attack on these guys here go on Dribs. Sword the snare, let's do both of them first. So this is both on Dribs, so both miss. Oh, now there's 3. Two on the dwarf. 1 on the wizard. 1 on the wizard misses, that's nice. And the 2 on the dwarf hit for a very many wounds. 7 -5 is 2. And 5 -5 is 0. So that's 2 wounds on Brisket for 6. And that's the end of that. I cast Healing Hands. So we go 4, 6, 1, 7. I definitely screwed this casting up, but whatever. I'm playing with goblins. I'm playing with goblins, goddammit. Power Phase for 4. That's 2 Healing Hands, that's nice. And what we want to do is throw a mushroom at one of these archers again, which hits. On a 1, heals him. That mushroom was amazing. Whatever. Now Drips will attack. On a 6 will hit. On a 2 will not kill. Unfortunately, that's 1 wound left on him. Checking some stuff. Alright, so now my dwarf boy on a 3 will hit. Yep. On a 3 will kill. On a 5 will hit. On a 5 will kill. I am aware that he can roll twice, but these go on to the Drizgit. You're finally killing stuff. Well done. And now a little Barbarian. I could escape pinning and try to take out some of these. Whatever. So Dizzy go berserk. Everyone gets a wound. You get a wound. You get a wound. You get a wound. These guys are like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I feel like they should count. They should get wounds as well. I can cast 1 Healing Hands. Oh, I could have. Okay, 7, 6, 4, 2. Alright, so that's healing hands done, so down to 2. There's another one coming if we live. He'll move up to there. The 2 Skaven on Driz, 2 and 1 don't do anything. The 1 on Bone Cracker, 3 will not hit. The 1 on Drizgit will not hit. The 3 archers, one at a time, eh? So Drizgit misses, Zarbag hits, Zarbag 4, plus 1 is 5, minus 3 is 2 wounds. Yikes. Bone Cracker hits, 5 minus 4 plus 1 is 2. He's dead. He dead. That. Bro, you gotta do better than that. Kip's just getting gets picked up. Gets picked up. The guy on Drizgit, Dribs will hit, and the 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So that's 3 wounds. And then we need to hope that the wizard doesn't get wiped out here. It is the dwarf that has an additional shot fired at him. For 4 will miss. Okay, so I cast Healing Hands. 3, 4, 1, 8. He steps back up. We roll for power and we hope for the best. The 5 is pretty good, and boy oh boy do I want to use that to torch these mother trucks alive. Okay, so now Dribs will go. On a 3, will hit. On a 6 will kill. Death blow misses on a 2. Damn it. That would have been really, really, really good if he hit that. Unfortunately, he did not. Our dwarf substitute on a 3 will hit. On a 6 will kill. We got to use him way better. That needs to happen. And now Le Bon Cracker. You've got to be kidding me. Like, straight up. Like, straight up. That is getting stupid. Alrighty then. So, now I can cast Healing Hands or I can Fireball. Take a risk here. Bone Cracker's going to drop. Dribs might also drop. Right. And I only have 1 potion. So I'm taking a pretty big... If I cast a Fireball, 1 will probably die. If not 2. That's true, both could die. So we'll leave it. Alright, so the white dice is the squig. So the squig gets hit. On the 2 there is no wounds, or is it actually? 2, it is 2 wounds. What's his toughness? 4, so it's 1 wound. Oh gosh. Down to 0. 3 and 2. So who does not get an extra 1 is the question here. So now we want the wizard to come up. Haha! Le wizard. Alright, let's fire at the wizard first, alright? So, misses. Thanks. So, 2 on the dwarf, 1 hits. 2 on the elf, 1 hits. So they both get 1 each. So, dwarf, nothing. The dribs will get 4 plus 1 is 5, minus 3 is 2 wounds. Well, he survives on 1. So, unfortunately, Bone Cracker needs healing. So, we're going to cast Healing Hands twice. So, 4, he becomes 3, he becomes a 2, he becomes a 2, he becomes a 9. So he gets up, and then we roll for power. for a 6. Nice. I plan to fireball the heck out of those dudes. Alright, so with Dribs, I'm going to attempt to escape pinning. He can never be pinned. I should have read that before. Okay, so he's going to hit. He's going to miss. I was like, death blow him. Charge these dudes up. Man. Okay, so he is now going to come up 1, 2. That is fine. So he's going to hit this goblin. On a 3, we'll hit him. Pretty sure he'll kill him. 6 will probably kill him. Probably should do some math on it, but why would I? And then 3 will hit. And a 4 will kill. That's much better. Does he have an additional attack? No, he doesn't. Does our barbarian have an additional attack? He does, because he didn't roll a 1. So he has 2 attacks, so that is nice. On a 6, we'll hit one of them for sure. On a 2, he's a strength 4, toughness 3, so it's dice plus 1. So he kills him. Thank you for finally killing something. Death blow. On a 2, no, but he has a second attack. And on a fantastic 2, he misses. I have 6. Oh, hell yeah, fireball. Whoosh. Uses the fireball. Yeah, we're doing it. If I need to use the healing potion. Okay, hang on. I can't use it. We have to cast Healing Hands twice. So 6, 5, 4, 11. This goes down to 2. Because if he has the potion. He needs to be standing next to him to use the potion. So he would die. So I can't do that. So it is now the monster phase. So he'll attack him. On a 6, he'll hit him. On a 1, he'll do no wounds. Why did I cast Healing Hands first? I guess that was for me, for Zarbag. I am Zarbag. So 1 will do 1 wound, won't it? Nope, toughness 4, strength 3, dice minus 1. Right, who does not get the archer? Le Wizard. That was lucky. I have been both. I would say I've been lucky. Like overall, I've been lucky. Red, blue, white. None of them hit. Power phase. Sorry, I cast Healing Hands. 6, 5, 12. And then we draw an event card. Fantastic. 6 Goblin Spearmen. We're just doing fantastic. We're just doing great, guys. We're just doing great. I should have like a little rule that if I roll a 6 when the goblins come out, they're like, oh my god, that's Zarbag. We'll fight for him. Yeah. So this is now 1. They're all spread out now, so we need to decide who gets 2. Sorry, who gets 2. So the dwarf will get 2 and the barbarian get 2. That's probably the best. And I get to decide where they go. So these 2 are going to go on the dwarf. And these 2 are going to go on the barbarian. This 1, look at that, in Death Blow, will go on the These two on him, this guy on him, these two on him, and this guy on him. So, say our barbarian decides that he's going to be a champion this round, he could kill all of them. Wouldn't that be great? No fireball this round, so that means more arrows are coming in. Alright. Dibs is never pinned, so technically he should be able to go pop pop. Pop pop. There's a wall here. So he has to go there first. Right? Can't attack. I'm pretty sure I checked this. You can't go through there. Alright, so Dribs will attack this goblin. On a 3 will hit him. On a 5 will kill him. He'll death blow and he'll miss the death blow. Sorry, our wizard will throw. He can't throw, he has to attack. On a 6 he'll hit. On a 6 he'll kill. Jesus Christ. He was not messing around. So he killed him, he killed him. It's now the dwarf, so he'll try to kill, he'll try to escape pinning. On a 6 he does. He gets into this room. And now he'll attack that dude. On a 4 he'll hit. 2 and a 5 will kill. Death blow on a 3, yes. On a 3 and on a 6 will kill. Drizgit is doing work. He is doing work. Now, he still goes berserk because he has killed enough people. Just check on the berserk, it may not be how many he's already killed, it may be how many he's killed currently. So he's killed 5 right now, so 5 and 2 is 7, so he does go berserk. Alright, so let's start with this guy. Doesn't matter. Here. Hits him. On a 3, will kill. That's Bone Cracker over here. I think I've been putting him in the wrong spots. Whatever. Death blow. Misses. His second attack. Jesus Christ, barbarian. That's just shivers. Okay. Right, so this guy will hit on a 4. I'm just going to do all of them. All the spearmen. 2 hit. A 3 and a 4. His toughness 4. So they have strength 3. So that's 3 wounds. And that is 2 wounds. Which is 5. So he's dead. He will turn around and attack Dribs. On a 6 we'll do it. On a 5, this could be bad. 5 plus 3 is it's dice. Okay, so that's on 1. On a 6 he ignores it. Control Z, guys. And now this archer, he's just going to shoot him because he's coming at him. 3 will miss. Okay. He's dead. I can't do anything to save him. He's dead. So ends the story of Bone Cracker the Squig. He has been killed. I want to take that as my power roll. Power roll of 2. Right. If I can kill him, he can come in and do some work. On a 5, he will hit. On a 4, he will do strength 3. It's dice. He's dead. Zarbag. Well done. He has 1 healing hands. So now my boy will come back. He'll go 1, 2, 3 right into the mix, and he will attempt to kill. He's never pinned, so it's okay. He'll attack that guy. He'll hit. He'll kill. He'll death blow. He'll hit. He will kill. Roll the second one just in case. It's a 6. Yeah, he'll kill. Death blow on a 6. He'll hit on a 2 and a 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Minus 3. He just killed them all. They're all dead. Okay, so now he can come here. 1, 2. And he can shoot. And he will hit. And he will do 1 wound. 4. Minus 3. For 1. They have 2 wounds. Yeah. Now, Goblin will shoot back at him, and he will hit, and he will do 2 plus 1. 3. So he'll do nothing. Okay. Power phase. I'll cast Healing Hands first. So that's 8. That's 7. That's nothing. He's dead. Is he actually dead? Yeah, he died and then we did our thing. He will be missed. He will be missed. I will not trivialize his passing. He will move there. Throw a mushroom. Misses. He'll shoot his bow. He will hit. He'll do enough damage to kill. And that is Druid Dibs. So that was a mess, to say the least. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4 treasures. I'll do whatever the heck I want with them. So Hellmace, which I am. Oh, the barbarian died. Gets 2 attacks. Gets plus 2 attacks, yeah. So I'll give that to the elf. Finger of Doom scroll. It's permanent. Finger of Doom may be taken by the wizard and used just like any other spells. Casting number 6. So he needs power of 6. When cast, inflicts 6 wounds on a single monster. Wow, okay. Incense of Healing. When they opened, the urn discharges a fragrant cloud of vapor that acts as a healing potion. Every warrior on the same board gets 2d6 wounds restored. And a firebomb. 1d6 wounds, no deductions. Yeah. Math. Alright, so Bonecracker did not get killed by Bonecracker. So he's just dead. He would have made some money. I'll leave it here. I'll decide. We'll work out what he made. Okay, so these are worth 40. This is 120. Get them away. Bonecracker. I keep picking him up because I miss him. I miss my barbarian. Spiders, how much are they worth? Oh, let's just do the Skaven. So, Drizzt killed 4 Skaven, so that's 160 gold. And then we have, so that's done. And then we have some goblins. So the goblins are worth only 20. Come on, guys. 20, he makes 40. So that was 40 for Dibs. And then 20, so 6, 40, 80, 120 for Drizzt. Nice job, Drizzt. Way to kill your brethren. Teach those other goblins who's boss. You know what this means is that there's actually some minotaurs coming. Zarbag's not doing a lot. I mean, he's doing lots for healing, that's for sure. And these, so they're done. They're done as well. And then 15 for the spiders. They're worth a fair bit. 15, and this was 30. We've gone through like half the events. Alright, so we've just killed them. We can now explore. And before I explore, I'm going to use my... Zarbag is full health, what? I'm going to use 3 healing hands, so 10... Everyone is at full health. How did they get to full health? What? Okay, so we stand here, we roll for power for a 3, and then I can move. I may just want to just shoot right across this room. So here's 2 additional attacks. Here's +1 to hit. Barbarian's dead. I have fire bombs. I have some stuff. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great. Let's change that. So he would have been here. Sure. You can. You could have done that. 1, 2, 3, 4. He was there. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. We'll just go like that. Whatever. Let's see what happens. I have a power of 3. So, I have a power of 3. No one needs healing, so it doesn't matter. And I have the event of 2d6 snotlings. That actually may not be so bad because I got into this formation. Just be hardly any, please. 4. Oh my gosh. Some luck. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, this guy. So he gets 2. Nice. They attack immediately. So he will attack. I always get this, like, kind of wrong. I'll leave that there for things. Okay, so he will do... I'll roll. Okay, so he got a 5. He needs a 6. And he gets +1 to his hit because there's an additional 1. So he gets a 6. So he did hit. And so now he has a strength of... of 2. So that's 7. Minus 5 is 2. So 2 wounds. 10. He is hitting Zarbags. No one is adjacent, so he misses. He is hitting Dribs, he's also hitting dribs. So they will be hitting on 4s plus. They both hit. Definitely 4, right? +1, +1. Yeah, +2 is 6. Yeah, so they hit, and then give me that. Give me that. They will do 1, 2, 3 +3 attacks. So that is a 5. That is a 6. Right? Minus toughness, 3 and a 2. So that's 5 wounds. Dodge on a 6, so he doesn't. So that's 5 wounds for them. 4 drips. 5. So that's where we're at. Okay. Now, Zarbag is here. He will hit on a 3, probably. No, not on a 3. Man, you suck, Zarbag. You needed a 4. Okay. Dribs on that hit. He hits. He kills. He hits. He kills. He hits. He kills. Nice. And I didn't roll for power. Wait, what? We walked in, then we pulled the event. Yeah, power doesn't matter. Actually, see, we walked in, then the event. Yeah, so this is fine because it's snotlings. On a 6, he'll hit and he'll kill. Oh my god. That is the first time ever I have not been killed by snotlings. I think. Okay, so that is the end of the event phase. Now it's the monster phase. Roll for power, 5. Initiative, 1, 2. He moves. He can move here. And now, so what was it? Power of 3. Wait, what was the power? 3 or 5? I cast healing hands regardless. One of them. 6 and 11. What was the power? We'll take it as that. 1. Alright, so now that's gone. We're going to explore. Corner. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. A corner. Nice. Now the power phase. 4, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I have 2 healing hands I can cast. So that goes to 8. That goes to 12. Nice. And I get money for that. There were 4 snotlings. Zarbag definitely didn't hit me. Dibs, I'm pretty sure, killed 3. So that was 30. Driz get killed 1, so that was 10. And we get a treasure. The Quake Scroll. This dusty scroll, whatever. The scroll can be used at any time and causes 2x2 damage. Oh, for caving. Any monster or warrior caught in the area suffer 2d6 unmodified wounds. I'm pretty sure I can use these at any time, so I'll keep it all on the wizard. Alright, so that is that. I roll for power, I move. I use my spells. So this guy is now up to 10. Then I explore. And I find a passageway. And I roll for power. I get a 2 and then we move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I use my power, which I'm out of power. Like out of things to use it for. And I roll for power, 6. And I move, 1, 2. And I explore. Find a passageway. Then I can use my spells. So I roll for power, get a 2, and I move. He naturally turned around, so I'm a bit worried that something's happening. Something's going to come from back here. Monster phase, power phase. They could tell. They could tell. They knew it was. They knew something was coming. Oh, they turned around because the portcullis came down on them. We don't care about that because we're going forward. That says drawing another event card, right? You lag? How laggy is that? Very laggy. Wow. Okay, here we go. For 2 Minotaurs. Who does not get a Minotaur? Yes, the wizard. It is me who decides how they line up, so I put them like that so they can be death blowed by the dwarf at least. Or I can't use my 2x2 spells like Firebomb and stuff. I mean, I will. I can put a cave in right there. He's never pinned. He is. I'm still deciding on how to... That's the way to do it. Okay, so Zarbag is pinned on a 4+, he can move, right? So he's getting the F out of there. And he's coming to here. He's never pinned. He has 2 attacks though he could use right now. The dwarf escapes pinning on 5+. Alright, so he's going to attack him twice. Misses once. Jesus Christ, dude. Misses twice. The dwarf will attempt to escape pinning. Does he have a luck roll? Nothing. He's going to attempt to kill him. So hitting on a... Where's this guy's card? He has hit in a 5. He hits on 4s. Yeah, hits on a 4, rolls 2 dice. 5. Plus 3 is 8. So it's a 4. So this Minotaur is down to 11 wounds. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. We need to use everything. There shouldn't be too many more Minotaurs except for the last mission. So, I'm going to roll Hand of Death Soup. 3d6 wounds on him. For 10 wounds. Fudge. He's 1 wound left. Six and 4, yeah. That was a 6 and 4, right? Whatever. So that's done. So he's down to 1 wound. Now I have these dudes. He will die from the cave-in because he has nowhere to go. Anyway, so we will hit him with the cave-in. No, I won't. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do nothing. I have the Incense of Healing, so I'm going to do nothing. So, the Minotaur hits him on a 4. Misses twice. Perfect. He will hit him on probably a 4 as well. Hits him twice. So that's a 6. So that's a 1 wound. Jesus. That's a 13, which becomes a 9. Wait, what? What was this? It was a 6, so it becomes 1. This becomes a 10, 13. A 13. Minus a 5, so that becomes 2, that becomes 8. That's 9 wounds. So he's down to 3. That's actually not so bad, right? That's okay. So now that is the end of the monster phase. We roll for power. We get a 4. That's 2 healing hands, so that's good. I'm going to throw a mushroom. He misses the mushroom. With dibs, I kind of want him to move away from this. It's fine. So he'll hit his 2 attacks. On a 3, he won't hit any of them. He needed 4s, so he misses. That was important. Okay, so now the dwarf will hit. Another dice dropped. On a 3, that's not going to hit either. Well, that happened. That's fine. That's fine. I'll use healing hands 0 times, so that when I pick them up, I can give them 2 heals. So that's fine. So the Minotaur is hit. 5 and a 3. The 5 will hit. And the other Minotaur hits. The 6 will hit. So, on the elf, on the dwarf, a 7, for a 6, okay, so so the 7, let's do the dwarf. So 7 plus 4 minus 5 is 6 wounds there. And then on this guy, plus 4 minus 3, so that becomes a 2, so that's 7 wounds there. So Dribs the elf is still alive somehow. On 3, Dizgit is downed. And then I cast Healing Hands twice. So they get 2, and then he gets 5. And that's where we're at. So, Power Phase, 2, so that's Healing Hands, which is good for us. And then Dibs, you're going to do your thing. Just hit twice, A 4 will hit, a 6 will do 1 wound, I'm sure. So he kills him. So that's Dibs, and he gets an additional 440 gold. So that's nice. And then our Dwarf will do his attacks. So he has 1 attack. He hits on a 6. He will do 6 plus 3 minus 4. So he does 5 wounds. So he is at 10 wounds now. I feel like this is okay. If he just keeps getting dropped and picked it up and dropped and picked up. So now the Minotaur attacks. He has 2 attacks. He hits both. This will definitely kill. So 11 minus 5 is 6. So he gets dropped. Then he gets Healing Hands back up to 1 wound. Dribs will go to 6. Troll S there. So that's that done. So the Power Phase, 4. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to get him to come back here. He's going to shoot his... No, he's not. He's going to come up. He's 2 attacks with the Hell Mace. He'll hit twice. He hits both times. He does 3 plus 3 is 6. And a 7. Okay, so 7 minus 4 is a 3. And this is a 2, so that's 5 wounds. Oop. And now he will attack. He'll hit. Oh. He has Snake Eyes. Sure, that means he... +2 to hit against him. So, it is now our Minotaurs go to hit twice. That's plus, it becomes a 3, but that still doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So 1 hit. 12 wounds minus 5 is 7, so he's downed. Bonk. He gets Healing Hands twice up. So he gets to 3. He becomes 8. Control S there, so you can see that. And now we have the Power Phase for a 4 again. Nice. The Elf will do 2 attacks. Hits both. A 1 plus 3 is a 4, that does nothing. A 1 plus 3 is an 8, minus 4 is 4 wounds, so he's down to 1. Now a Dwarf hits. On a 6 he will hit, on a 1 it will do nothing. On his second dice is a 5. 5 plus 3 minus is 8, minus 4 is 4 wounds, he gets killed. Well, that was not so bad. We use these Healing Hands twice. 10, 5, new Power Phase. Also I'll explore. And we find the Fountain of Light with 1 card remaining. Hasn't this been a big old mess? Okay, so we do nothing for now. I have a Power Phase of 5, so that's good. These guys are going to move up to here. There is a portcullis there, so there's no going back. So the Minotaur card is done. And now we have the Fountain of Light. So I now roll on the monster table. We will have to go into the room first though. So that was I didn't do anything. So I have 2 Healing Hands, so I can get him up to 7. There's rats left in the event cards, I know that much. There's the guy that will give me the key. There might be D6 goblin archers. So I feel like I should just roll for power. So how many event cards? Oh, there's actually a few. Okay, there could be lots coming. Oh, there's scorpions. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff that could just... There's a pitfall. Actually, there's a pit trap. That's true. Alright, so... I've used that 5 now. It's down to 1. If I move in... 1, 2... Let's get him here. Let's get him right there. That seems okay. Now I roll for the monster table, which I get a 3, which actually I think is good. A 3, 1 Minotaur, 1 D6 plus 2 Skaven, so 5 Skaven. Oh Jesus, 2 D6 giant rats, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is good. This is actually really good. So the Minotaur. Do I put him first and the rats last? Yeah, what order do I put them in? Yeah, what order do I put them in? Let's just go here. So, every time I've done this, I don't stand on there. Okay, they all need 1, right? So, who gets the Minotaur? That's step 1. The elf. The elf gets the Minotaur. Then we have 1 of these each. 1, 2, 3. And who gets the extra 2 Skaven? The wizard and the elf. Okay, so we can't have that. So the wizard. Okay, who actually gets him? 1, 2, 3 is the wizard. So the elf gets him. And so then the guy who wants the wizard is over here. He's over there. I get to pick, right? He's right here. And then who... gets the extra rats? The wizard and the dwarf. So he gets it. There, he gets the extra rats. Alright, we're in the room. That room has a portcullis behind it. So, this is what's going to happen. So, we've walked in the room. The monsters have appeared. It is now the power phase. If I choose to do no spells. Because your spells you can do at any time. And the items, alright? So I have some items that I could use right now. So I have a healing potion. I have incense of healing. I need these guys to die. Is that the power? 6? I don't think that's... That goblin was just sitting on the card, so I'm assuming he needed 20 extra gold. But whatever. So, was that the power? It can't have been. I would have been like, oh my god. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use it at the start of next turn anyway. So, roll for power. Of course. Of course. A trap. Roll 1d6 for each warrior. The warrior within the lowest score has set off the trap. Okay, red's the wizard, blue's the dwarf. It is the elf. 5. A pit opens in the floor and your warrior plummets onto the rocky floor below. He takes 2d6 wounds and he can only escape if the party has a rope or levitation. So we took the bone off bone. What's his face? So he takes those hits. 2d6 for 2. That's nice. 8. He gets out of the trap. There's no immediate event. But like, now what? Does he like go back here? And there's a trap there? I guess he gets pulled out. He's here. That's pretty bad. Ugh. That changes my plans. I was gonna like cave in this, but now he can't get in. Right, well that's the end of that, so I can just move that aside. Where are all my events gone? Here, the Minotaurs. So it is now Zarbag turn, who now has 2 body Skaven on him. So we'll leave those for later. And we will attack this first guy, I guess. On a 2 who does nothing, for sure. Should have thrown a mushroom at him. Alright, now Dribs. 2 attacks in the Minotaur. Both hit. 4 and a 6, that's not bad. So this becomes a 3. This becomes a 5. That's 8 wounds. 8 minus 15. 7. Is that right? 7 plus 8. That Minotaur is the only person who can hit him, by the way. Oh, this incense. Oh. Healing Hands and the incense won't do anything. For Dribs, this is really bad. They have a bone. He can go in and up, surely. Alright, well, he's going to attack now. He has 1 attack. He'll attack this guy on Zarbag. 2 plus 1 is a 3. Does he have a weapon skill of 3? Skaven? Weapon skill of 3 is good enough. So that hits. 2, 5 is 5 plus... Okay, strength 3, toughness 3, kills him. Dead. Misses. Fantastic. What a great job. I don't care that pit trap's there. We're doing it. Drizgit. We are setting people on... I don't think it's enough. I really don't. How much would it be? 2d6, no modifiers. We're doing it, so we're gonna use the Quake Scroll and we're gonna brrrsh these guys. So 2d6 on him. 7, he's dead. On him. 10, he's dead. 6, he's dead. On the little rat. 6, he's dead. And that goes there. That goes there. So we have our little archer here on the other side of that trap. So use that. He's 8. It's 1 power, and then I have a firebomb. So that's gone. Did I resolve another event at any stage that I should have taken a treasure? Yeah, the D3 Minotaurs. Fur cloak. I'll give this to the wizard. Use everything. Firebomb these rats, I'm thinking. Okay, we're gonna firebomb this. So on the Skaven, it takes 3 wounds. He's dead. The rat, 5 wounds. The other rat, 2 wounds. Pretty sure that kills them. The rats only have 1, I believe. I'm pretty sure the rats have 1 wound. I need to actually find their card. Yep. 1 wound. I don't know why our headphones are on, so they're all dead. That was firebombed. Danger close. That is now gone. Is that permanent? No, he's 1 stone discard. So that is that done. So now it's the monster phase. So he is going to come up. And he actually was attacking the elf, I think. He'll attack the wizard. So I'm going to have him attack. On a 3, he will not hit. That's nice. And on a 3, he kills himself. He'll attack. On a 3, will miss. On a 3, will kill himself. I'm getting so lucky here. And this Skaven on a 4 will hit, I'm pretty sure. Yep. He does a 3 plus a 3 minus 5 is 1 wound on Drizgit, which is now on an 8. So, monster phase is done. Power phase for a 2. Now, he is going to move up 1, 2. He'll go to there. He'll throw a mushroom. 5. And on a 3, it does nothing. Now, with Dibs here, he has 8 wounds. I think if he goes in here, he has 2d6 wounds. For 8. So he goes, and he dies, right? That's fine. Trust me, it's fine. Then, he will attack him. On a 3, it turns to a 4, that hits. And on a 3, plus his strength is a 3, minus toughness 3, he dies. Okay. Then I cast Healing Hands. Whoop. And he has 1 wound. And we get him out with the bone. Actually, you know what? We've used the bone. The bone was used in that trap. I'm reusing the bone. The bone is fine. Okay? Okay? It's fine. We've won. We've completed we've completed the quest. Now here's what will actually happen, right? They cast the mushroom into the fountain. It turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It turns out the magic mushroom was in fact our friend's here's. He eats the mushroom. Nom, 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 nom. Now, each player must roll 1d6 and add his warrior's initiative. Okay, none of these guys have initiative, as far as I know. Okay, they do. Initiative of 6, 1d6 plus 6. So he's fine. Okay, that's a surprise. And, oh shiz. Zarbag takes 3d6 wounds, and he dies. And our dwarf here also takes 3d6 wounds and dies. So then what happens is we release the incense of healing, and they get health back, and they get up, and they're like, why the hell did we do this? Why? Why did we do this? And mushroom was tasty. And the quest is over. That was a big mess. I would have had bats, orcs, an encounter, rats, and then scorpions last as my last events remaining. That was an ordeal. That was an actual ordeal. Let's give these guys their money. I guess they deserve it. Is that another Minotaur? That's a second Minotaur for him. And a Skaven, which is 40. He got 40. The wizard came good at the end, didn't he? So 40 and 80. Was that another one? Yeah, I guess. And then some rats. What are rats worth? 20. 60. I've definitely missed some rats here. It was probably just give him 40 gold. I think I already did it. I did 40 gold. Well, I'll give him an extra 40 because such a champ. Such a champ. I don't have my calculator. So let's see a look-see here. 120, 160, 500, 600, 680, 720. Zarbag ended up with 780 gold. Drizgit. Wait, did you not kill a Minotaur before? One, two, three, 4 Minotaurs. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So that is 50, 150, 480, 680, 780, 840, 940, 960, 970, 1030, 1070, 1110, and then 1550 for Drizgit, 1500 gold, and then Dibs, our man who jumped into this to get out on a technicality, has 60, 100, 115, 145, 265, 305, 320, 350, 390 plus 880 is 174, and that is 1270. So Drizgit made the most money, and they get nothing really for this adventure. They get some additional money. So at the end of it, they got the mushroom, and then the person who won the mushroom gets 500 additional gold because the mushroom was amazing. So he's now on 2,050 gold for being the mushroom man, while the others get 1d6 times 30. So he gets an additional 60. So he becomes 840, and he gets 180, right? Plus 180. Oh my god, my math is gone. So that's 53, 4. So he's on 1,450 now. So that was that. That was massive. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, but if it did, and you watched this far, you're absolutely crazy. Thanks for coming along for this ride for Zarbag and his rots and their adventure, basically the Mirror City, because this just collapsed and they fell into Mirror City, and now they're playing Underworlds. Holy moly. See you next time.